his wounds on his face. In the crowd, talking much too loud, running up and down the stairs. It seems to me that you have seen too much in too few years. Though you tried, you just can't hide your eyes are etched with tears. You better stop. Look around. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes your 19th nervous breakdown. Child, you were treated kind, but you were never brought up right. You was always spoiled with 1,000 toys, but still you cried all night. Your mother who neglected you owes $1 million tax, and your father's still perfecting ways to make it seem right. You better stop. Look around. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Your mind. It was after that you turned your back on treating people kind. On our first trip I tried so hard to rearrange your mind, but after a while I realized you would disarrange your mind. You better stop and look around. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Nervous breakdown. toys, she said you cried all night. Your mother who neglected you broke some through good gospel's back. And your father still perfecting ways of making it seem wet. You better stop it. Look around. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here comes your 19th nervous breakdown. Seem to work, it only seems to make matters worse. Here it comes, 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 here comes your 19th nervous breakdown. Here comes your 19th nervous breakdown. Here comes your 19th nervous breakdown. Comes your 19th nervous breakdown. We'll take a little bit of a break. Y'all stick around, all right? We'll be back. I'm back in my body, back behind my eyes. I'm back in control, I'm ready to drive. Back behind the wheel, are you ready to ride on into a field of road, into the night, into the night, into the night, into the night. Man, stuff is everywhere. I had to pull my harmonicas out of my gig bag. American Night Owl is filmed before a live webcast audience. Hey, what's so funny about that? Hey, no. I'm not ready for any of this. Listen to my voice. Hello. I've been drinking, and that's not normal for me on a show night. It's show night, but whoa. Ethan played at the Marinos. Now it's still under construction, but we had a party at the construction site of the rebirth of Marinos, and holy moly, the Marinos magic was in the air. Ethan did a great set, and then everybody just picked music for hours, and it was awesome. It was back in business, and we're back.
But I got to drinking down there and picking and playing. I've had a whole night. I'm completely satisfied. I should be eating like a frozen pizza playing Skyrim right now. But I'm trying to be disciplined about this at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Uh, this is my gig. This is my gig, and I take it seriously. American Night Owl reporting for duty. Aye, aye, Captain. And away we go. Good to see everybody. Dark Czar, what's happening? Yeah, Skyrim. I just discovered it. 2011 game just coming to life here in my mind. Um, I can't believe I never played it, but that was sort of my missing years from gaming from childhood all the way up. Then I had a good decade there, and then I was like, oh, I wonder what video games are up to these days. So I bought a console, and holy moly, I've come a long way from Pong. We've come a long way from Pong. But Skyrim, even though it's a really old game, I'm enjoying it. And I've heard a lot about it, and I've always seen it in the periphery. I'm like, oh, someday I'm going to check you out. And now I'm doing Elder Scrolls. I know there's like some online version now or something that I'll be more curious about once I get deeper into this. I'm sure. I played a gig this weekend. Crazy. Played the Howl Fest here in town on Sherwood Avenue, and sort of a block party, but it was really fun. And then tonight at Marino's, Ethan's show, and picking with everybody. It's game on. It all seems so bright to me, like a room lit forever by a spark. I didn't know there were things I couldn't see. I didn't even know it was dark. A sign in the distance was showing me my aim was to leave a mark. I thought the moon was glowing, see, I didn't even know it was dark. I studied the lines of a poet's smile. I traced her and drew out her heart. It was the kindness drawn by a little child. I didn't even know it was dark. I was betting the bigger blind, folded like a crane in the park. Drunk it all, tastes like shine. I didn't even know it was dark. I felt my way through a twisted maze, headlong into a dead end from the start. I didn't know that those were the brighter days. I didn't even know it was dark. There's a list of things I'll never know, like how to stop clapping once I start. Still in the back row, shouting, bravo! I didn't even know it was dark. Well, I guess you could say I've seen the light. Saw as the light tore me apart and poured from me the deepest night. I didn't even know it was dark. After all, it's all just talk. Twice I was right, but on a lark. Quite like a broken clock. I didn't even know it was dark. I didn't even know it was dark. I didn't even know it was dark. Nice. Good to see everybody. Hello out there. Hello. Happy Tuesday. See, for those just tuning in for the first time, Marino's is a legendary place in our community here in Stanton, Virginia, and in all of our musician lives. It was a family-owned place for 100 years, like 100 straight years, from like 1921 till or 1919 to 2019 or so, like 100 years. So all my life, Marino's was an institution, and there's been music there all my life. And in particular, every Tuesday night, there was picking down at Marino's. My whole life. This culture is so deep and beautiful, and we're all a part of it. And we all were born and bred on it, and cut our teeth on it, and learned a lot of lessons from it, and the dynamics of it are absolutely fascinating. The music is deep. The history is it's just all it's a real phenomenon. It's a phenomenal thing. Marino's, Stanton, Virginia. And so it was a real sad thing when after 100 years, the Marino's family decided they just couldn't keep it up. The younger generations were doing other things and weren't interested in keeping that up. So it was a terrible loss to the community. I mean, we call Tuesday night church. Are you going to see? Will you be at church on Tuesday? That was the common phrase. But in a way, it was something that was said jokingly, but at the same time with a fervor, because it was true. We met every Tuesday and we worshiped music, songs, fellowship, community, the inexplicable. So this guy found Victor Meyer, and he'd been to many Tuesday night things, and his family has a farm right outside of town, and he has connections to it, and he just has a vision. He's like, oh my goodness, we could do this. We could bring it back. And so the right person has bought Marino's. That's for sure. There's no doubt about that. And because his appreciation for what it was so genuine and so deep, and he's also has the vision to want to respect that and to take it to a new place that is super exciting. I got so much footage. I'm importing it as we speak. I hope the stream's not choppy because I'm so impatient to share some of this footage with you. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do it tonight because it's 4K or whatever. And if I just dragged it into OBS here, it would all come crashing down. But it's so frustrating. I think I converted one clip I shot in the bathroom right now. It doesn't have any booths or anything like that. It's just bare, but it's just the shell of it. So it sounds incredible. Everywhere sounds incredible. And a great little pick happened later on in one of the bathrooms. It doesn't have anything in it yet, but it sounded incredible. Everybody just gravitated towards it. You ever notice how, like, if you live where people pick, you always find them in the kitchen. And one of the reasons, like singing in the shower, just the acoustics in a kitchen that's usually open. There's usually a lot of reflective surfaces, no couches or anything to absorb the sound. They're in there because it sounds cool. Everybody just at one point tonight wound up in the bathroom because it sounded amazing.
Lex, good to see you, man. Hope to see you soon. Oh, yeah.
This isn't A, but it has a G chord in it.
I wish I converted a little tour of the building. It's going to be amazing. It looks huge. It's a whole outdoor situation now. It's mind-blowing. That's the outside right there. After Ethan's set, the pick just starting to form up. If it looks anything like the spot on Jam Cruise, that's by design. In other words, I just took what I learned here, there. That's what we do, right? Take what we learn here, there. That's sort of our job, I think. My buttons are hating me. I'm asking too much, apparently, of my computer right now. Don't I always? You should know me by now, computer. American Night Out. Just looking at the requests here in the Discord. I'm getting them. Wherever you are, just type in %R and then the name of one of my songs or something you'd like to hear me do. And Percy will bring me the message. I'll get it wherever you are. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. I'm looking at you. %R. All right, man. Tech support. Let's see if I can remember this song he asked for. This morning I went straight to the mountain and arrows from sleep, to the pounding of 1,000 hearts dancing light on their feet. Walked on my hands, spun on my head, puffed away my sins. I stepped barefoot from my bed right in the duck and juggling pins. You rise and shine, sleepyhead. You up and out of bed, the days are new. And love's been looking for you. Rub your eyes, you got something to do. You're a miracle boy. How could I been so free, so lost last night inside myself? How could the sun shine so today, like there's love and nothing else? I've been broke so many ways that whatever I hold just spills. But just maybe, like the morning rays of sun across the hills, rise and shine, sleepyhead. You up and out of bed, the days are new. And love's been looking for you. Rub your eyes, you got something to do. You're a miracle boy. Yeah, I was stuck inside my head, but life pulled me right from bed. So you're just asleep, you aren't dead. And like Mama always said, rise and shine, sleepyhead. You up and out of bed, the days are new. And love's been looking for you. Rub your eyes, you got something to do. You're a miracle boy. And love's been looking for you. 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 That was fun. Guitar's a little loud. Well, I had a gal, she was the prettiest gal. She turned me on and turned me loose. Now she won't even be my pal. Silly like a goose. Silly like a goose, y'all. Silly you are, silly you'll always be. 'Cause cure for life will kill you, boys. Gather round, let's make some noise. Everything happens on Tuesday in this town. And I go to town and I walk around in the middle of town. There hangs the noose. Hangman wears a black evening gown, silly like a goose. Silly like a goose, y'all. Silly you are, silly you'll always be. 'Cause cure for life will kill you, boys. Gather round, let's make some noise. Everything happens on Tuesday in this town. I'm sort of afraid of how much noise I could make. And I tried to catch a train, it was a westward train. Almost caught the thing by the caboose. Now I'm sleeping out in the rain, silly like a goose. Silly like a goose, y'all. Silly was, silly will always be. 'Cause the cure for life will kill you, boys. Gather round, let's make some noise. Everything happens on Tuesday in this town. Yeah, the cure for life will kill you, boys. Gather round, let's make some noise. Everything happens on Tuesday in this town. More noise. All right, I saw this in the request list too. In the casino, I wasn't gambling. I knew I was going to lose. I walked forever, but I wasn't rambling. I was just trying on some shoes. Yeah, I met a tailor, she told me a fortune. She knew I might not have any, but 2.22's exactly what I was down to. $2, 2 dimes, 2 pennies. Thank you, life, for the light I'm given. Thank you, light, for the life I'm living. Now I got my soda pop, I got my lighter, I got my pink bubble gum. I got a hot mama be lying beside her when all is said and done. I can't wait to get there, but first I gotta go too far. It's hard work playing the fool. Yeah, I know a shortcut, but it's through the graveyard. Thank God the moon is full. Yeah, thank you, light, for the light I'm given. Thank you, light, for the life I'm living. You'll never find it unless you're looking. It might be right before your eyes. Give it a try, but don't try too hard. You might become addicted to your size. And friends might avoid you, and strangers might stare. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just telling you, it gets weird out there. Thank you, life, for the light I'm given. Thank you, light, for the life I'm living. Thank you, light, for the light I'm given. Thank you, light, for the life I'm living. Yeah. Be right back. Woo. Good request. That might be all I got. Oh my goodness. American Night Out. I'm at the end of my rope. There's a pillow right beneath me. Oh, that's not. I didn't mean it to cut back to me. I thought it was already a puppet. Fading away. Oh my God, my buttons are not working. My buttons never work. That was the feigned sound of surprise. Oh no, my phone recorded it sideways. Oh, jerks. That's still pretty cool though. Oh man. Breaking news here at Hippie Fiasco Rides Again headquarters. We now have a hotline. That's right, folks. 540-999-1712. That's 540-999-1712. Call anytime, day or night, and leave a message. I will use these messages to inform the show. You can ask a question, tell us a joke, start a conversation, make a noise. Hotline! Hotline, folks. 540-999-1712. Have fun with it. I know I will. You can rant if you want. Go off. Get it out. Turn it loose. Hotline! I always said that the moment that the news started saying, we want to know what you think, was the end of civilization. But now here I am. I want to know what you think. I really do. We have a hotline, 540-999-1712. Hey, if it's the end of civilization, we might as well get all this out. Up and away. 540-999-1712. Read us a poem. If you really get into character, I got puppets all over the place. I'd be happy to put a puppet to your teleplay, to your radio drama. Call the hotline, 540-999-1712. You know, I know what I would do without you, and I don't want to do it anymore. Call the hotline, 540-999-1712. It's big news, folks. You should blink that. There you go. Yeah. That's some blinkable material right there. Hotline, 540. What is it? 999-1712. That's right. You got it. You got it. All right. Looking forward to hearing from you. Do it. Do it. American Night Owl. You know what I think I should do? I think I should just give up on the buttons. I should just give up on you buttons and become the fastest mouse in the West. Just fly this mouse like a madman. The buttons are so nice when they work. You know you are. You wouldn't believe how much information is on these buttons. I mean, I feel for it. I'm asking it to do so much. Trying to figure out if I can show you. Sort of wanted to do this anyways. It's like the software interface for the buttons. But some of these are like folders, like overlays. Click on that and you go into that folder. And it takes so long to happen sometimes that I'm just like, oh, I don't even need a dancing dog right now, do I? Well, I don't really need a dancing dog, do I? I guess I don't. So much going on these buttons. See, I just hit the button just now to relieve the dog, and he's still with us. And then I hit another button to back out of that folder. It's not happening. You can see my beach ball of death spinning here over the software as I talk to you. It's just, not only am I spinning plates, but spinning beach balls of death on a Macintosh computer. You see that? Can you see it? Well, there he goes on his own accord. And the button just got him. There you go. See? Now my keyboard button isn't working. I've pushed this thing to the max. It's done with me. I maybe it was drinking earlier too, right? It's so hard to see the especially reason I don't even drink that often is because once I start drinking, it's hard to stop. And so that's earlier tonight. I was full on drinking, hanging out, but then I'm gonna do a show later, and I couldn't just drink up through the show. That would have been a mess. So I stopped drinking a couple hours ago. So now I drank earlier tonight. It's just super weird. It's It's a strange place to be in, to be hanging out with. I'm like at another party now. Like, oh, I sort of did a whole party earlier and sobered up and everything. I already had like the drunken casserole straight out of the Tupperware standing in, what's that? Swaying in front of the open fridge. Did it all. Did it all. Now I'm back. And it's weird to be here. Tell you what. That's right. But I'm glad I'm doing it. Got to be disciplined. I'm all about this show. I'm all about this channel. I'm all about this this modern incarnation of the troubadour. I think I'm just doing what Woody would have done. This is what Woody would have done. What would Woody do? What would Woody do? Oh, what? No rest for the wicked. Sun is coming up, song. Stars are fading in the sky above the boxcar. Train rolls right along. Oh, my darling, what am I doing here? Where am I going? Are you still there? Got to keep me moving. When I sit still, I think of you. So I'm heading out onto the ocean. Right now, just pushing through. Oh, my darling, I'm gonna find myself an island in clear waters. Then I'll find you that diamond. Then we'll have those daughters. Oh, my darling, what am I doing here? Where am I going? Are you still there?
Well, that's exclusive concern for
You might have to in due time. The atom might bomb.
See, that was good, wasn't it?
Good all the time, boy.
Doesn't matter a thing. Now, Jack, you're right. What I want to ask is this. To what extent do you believe that the beat generation is related to the hippies? What do they have in common? Was this an evolution from the one that got
Just the older ones.
Yeah.
I'm 46 years old. He's 18. It's the same movement. Apparently, it's kind of Dionysian in later civilization, in which I did not intend any more than I suppose Dionysius did. But although I'm not Dionysius the Europagite, I should have been.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, it's just a movement which is supposed to be licentious, but it isn't.
Without licentious in what
The
respect?
hippies are good kids. They're better than the beats. See, Ginsberg and I, we're all in our 40s, and we started this kids club. But a lot of hoodlums and communists jumped on our backs. Well, on my back, that is. So he jumped on my back and turned the idea that I had that the beat generation was a generation of attitude, pleasure in life, and tenderness. But they called it in the papers beat mutiny, beat insurrection. Words I never used. Being a Catholic, I believe in order, tenderness, and piety.
Well, then your point was that a meeting, that a movement which you conceived as relatively pure has become ideologized and misanthropic and generally
A movement that was
objectionable.
No, a movement that was considered what?
Pure.
Yes, it was pure in my heart.
What about that, Mr. Blanc? Do you see that as having happened somewhere between the Beats and the hippies?
I think there's in early '67, going back to around 64 or 5. There were a lot of people trying to kind of return to sort of an Indian style of life or relate to the land differently, trying to love each other and communicate, be more open with each other. And I think recently it's taken a turn in a violent direction. A lot of responsibility, I think, is due to drugs like methadone, the amphetamines, and perhaps the overuse, because it's been around for quite a while now, of drugs like LSD.
How about the herring?
What is herring? Is that kind of a drug?
It's a cherry herring.
No.
Kerouac's still on,
Harlequin
is
and
out
herring.
of style. He's still on alcohol, which is,
I'm on alcohol.
There are other
drug
drugs now.
How about that, Miss Sanders? Is that out of style?
Well, you mentioned misanthropic and objectionable. I think that
Misanthropic.
many of the so-called misanthropic elements of this generation are due to the war, and that you have a surly generation of draft-eligible but literate and articulate people who are confronted with the hideous probability of having to go to an Asian land war, and that so they have to go to war, and they're faced with this looming, gloomy future, and that rather than die in Vietnam, they'd rather prepare themselves to articulate a life.
Make it stop. Hot sauce, douse. Make it stop.
I need a shot of that right now.
Towels.
Oh, it's frozen. God.
Make it stop. Hot sauce, douse.
The buttons have been drinking. The buttons have been drinking. Not me. I wish I knew the magic words. Like a hobo, I'm in Rome, eating lemons all the day. I've been carving marble, building Rome in a day. I'm a lone man with a musket, you're an army forever. When the rain comes, that duck rolls right off my feathers.
American Night Out.
Tonight I am thankful for the sky. Ain't waiting on nothing, so maybe one to fly by. I'm the night watchman, go to bed in the morning. About when you wake up, I'll be writing all night. Sleep easy, lover, are you dreaming about me? I'm dreaming about you, asleep in my poetry. Go to bed in the morning, about when you wake up, I'll be writing all night. Way off in the distance, the sun is coming out. Desire assistance, I'm clocking out. I'm the night watchman, I go to bed in the morning. About when you wake up, I'll be writing all night. Little night owl, I know where to find you. Little night owl, always know where to find you. Little night owl, I know where to find you.
Hippie fiasco.